Hi guys, welcome to today's session. Thank you all for your responses on yesterday. And our yesterday's quiz question was, which country or countries are the largest shareholders of ADB, that is Asian Development Bank? So guys, as of 31st December 2019, ADB's 5 largest shareholders are Japan and United States holds the first position, each with 15.6% of total shares. And second position, China with 6.4 percentage, and then comes India with 6.3 percentage, and then comes Australia with 5.8 percentage. And the top position is with Japan and United States. That is the right answer. Let's now start today's session. First question for the day: Petersberg Climate Dialogue, often seen in the news, is organized by option A UNEP, option B World Wildlife Fund, option C Government of Germany, and option D European Union. So the correct answer here is it is organized by Government of Germany, option C. So guys, it has been hosted by Germany since 2010, and it is to provide a forum for informal high-level political discussions focusing both on international climate negotiations and advancement of climate action. And recently, the virtual 11th Petersberg Climate Dialogue was co-chaired by Germany and the United Kingdom and was attended by about 30 countries including India. And the UK is the incoming presidency of the 26th COP, Conference of Parties of UNFCCC. And this year's Petersberg Dialogue was crucial because of the efforts to contain coronavirus, as well as countries preparing to move into implementation phase of the Paris Agreement 2015 in the post-2020 period. And India expressed solidarity with the world as it combats COVID-19 pandemic. And in the dialogue, we emphasized on adopting more sustainable consumption patterns in line with the requirement of sustainable lifestyles. And India suggested having climate technology as an open source available to all countries at affordable price. And we stressed on climate finance and urged to plan for $1 trillion in grants to the developing world immediately in the dialogue. That was in news recently. And guys, our today's quiz question is related with Paris Agreement only. So the question is, what is the main objective of Paris Agreement? This agreement was initiated in 2015. So what is the main objective of Paris Agreement? Let's now move to second question. Second question is Global Terrorism Index, GTI, recently seen in the news, is released by option A Institute for Economics and Peace, IEP, option B Fund for Peace, option C World Justice Project, and option D Non-Violent Peace Force. So guys, the correct answer here is it is released by Institute for Economics and Peace, option A. The GTI is a report published annually by Institute for Economics and Peace, and the index provides a comprehensive summary of key global trends and patterns in terrorism since 2000, and it produces a composite score in order to provide an ordinal ranking of countries on the impact of terrorism. It is an attempt to systematically rank the nations of the world according to the terrorist activity. And if you see the India's ranking, India has moved to 7th position from the previous 8th in the annual Global Terrorism Index released recently. And India is ranked ahead of conflict-ridden countries such as Democratic Republic of Congo, South Sudan, Palestine and Lebanon. So we are in the 7th position in this year's report. That's it. We'll now move to last question for the day. The last question is with reference to Norwegian Refugee Council, recently seen in the news. Consider the following statements. Statement 1, it is an initiative by the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. And statement 2, it protects the rights of the people affected by displacement, which includes refugees and internally displaced persons. So which of the above statements is our correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, and option D neither 1 nor 2. Guys, the correct answer here is it is option B 2 only. Guys, the Norwegian Refugee Council is not an initiative by UNHCR. It is an independent NGO. It's a humanitarian non-governmental organization that protects the rights of people affected by displacement. And recently they released a report named Global Report on Internal Displacement 2020. And the report revealed that conflict, violence and disasters led to 50 million internal displacement across the world at the end of 2019. And internal displacement refers to the forced movement of the people within the country they live in due to conflict, violence, development projects, disasters and climate change. And if you see the case of India, nearly 5 million people were displaced in India in 2019 and it is highest in the world. And reasons for these displacements are, it was prompted by increased hazard intensity, high population and social and economic vulnerability. And more than 2.6 million people suffered displacement due to the southwest monsoon. 2019 was the 7th warmest year since 1901 and the monsoon was the wettest in 25 years. And you know that cyclone Fani and Bulbul also led to huge displacements. And evacuations saved lives, but evacuees had their displacement prolonged because their homes had been damaged or destroyed. And over 19,000 conflicts and violence also prompted the phenomenon. And as we all know, the political and electoral violence is also in India, especially in Tripura and West Bengal last year, led to a displacement of more than 7,600 people. So that is related to this global report on internal displacement 2020. So that's it. That's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow with another set of questions. Please post answer to the quiz question and your scores in the comment section. Thank you for watching.